To open up the stream by talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows. For those not in the know, a couple days ago they announced the new Assassin's Creed. It's called Shadows. It takes place in Japan. We're finally going to Japan. It'll have two protagonists, one a Japanese shinobi woman and another a black character, historical figure that actually existed named Yasuke. He'll be a samurai. We'll have a shinobi and a samurai. Fun fact, this is actually the first Assassin's Creed with an actual person that existed. And because there was a woman and a black man as protagonists in this game, it forced the internet to think about who they hated more, niggas or women. And the internet decided niggas. So there's been this whole discourse. I mean, I don't really see the videos anymore because I've muted all the prominent channels. But I mean, if you look on YouTube, there's plenty of videos, plenty of tweet threads talking about how they don't want niggas in samurai armor, even though this is a real person, historical accuracies, even though, you know, Arno was climbing the Eiffel Tower during World War II.
But honestly, there's only one ideology I resubscribe
shout out
to,
to
and that's Sonic's BBC.
Shout out who just subbed, Gamerverse with the sub. It inspired a video I'm gonna do this weekend. It's gonna be pretty fucking funny. Yeah, but yeah, people, that demographic didn't have an issue with Arno, you know, dodging World War II airplanes and shit on the Eiffel Tower, but you know, we draw the line at nigga samurais. So, you know, people were a little bit worried because there seemed to be a lot of hate. I even seen a tweet that the Japanese version of the trailer is doing really bad. It has a lot of dislikes, but because I'm a critical thinker, the first thing I thought was, well, just because the Japanese trailer has a lot of dislikes doesn't mean Japanese people dislike it. Matter of fact, I've seen a lot of prominent Japanese people come out and defend the game. They like Yasuke. The first thing I thought was the Go Woke Go Broke crowd is very mobilized. That's one thing I'll give them. When them niggas hate something, they will go from tweet to tweet, video to video, disliking the fuck out of it. And that's the first thing I thought. I was like, that doesn't mean Japanese. That doesn't prove anything. It does not prove anything. Yet they hate in unison. They sit in a Discord. They sit on 4chan. I was like, that doesn't prove anything. So I'm thinking, oh man, Ubisoft's got an uphill battle. Because I'm gonna be honest, despite how you feel about all this, my biggest concern is this is Ubisoft. This is a Ubisoft, like that's the thing that's like confusing me, that's getting lost in translation with the conversation. I'm more worried about whether or not the game is gonna be good or not. And also the fact that this game and then Star Wars Outlaws, this is the second game they put out where there's a $130 edition of the game. They keep upping the prices on their games. Their games have been inconsistent in terms of quality, and y'all worried about a damn nigga samurai and shit, bruh. So yeah, I was worried that, you know, the game wasn't going to be good. Also, if it was good, people were going to dismiss it just because there was a black character in there. But we have an update from Tom Henderson. Now, if you're not familiar, Tom Henderson is the owner of Insider Gaming. I use their articles a lot on this stream. They seem to be pretty reputable, have a good in getting inside info on what's going on in the industry. So if you're wondering why I'm highlighting this person, this is the person that owns Insider Gaming. They tweeted out, Assassin's Creed Shadows pre-orders are looking very strong. I don't have the exact numbers yet, but no one in the know is disappointed with them. Basically, he has somebody who works at Ubisoft who told him the pre-orders are looking pretty good. So then that's when I had tweeted out. I was like, that's crazy, because according to the internet, the shit is gonna be trash. We're not playing it. Fuck a black man with a sword, give him a Uzi instead. He wasn't a samurai, he was a retainer. Just the optics of that conversation is crazy. Keep that nigga in his place. He wasn't a samurai, he carried shit for Nobunaga. I seen somebody tweeted me, he was like, he wasn't a samurai, he did tricks. He did tricks for Nobunaga. He did party tricks and he carried his fucking equipment. I'm like, yo, just say you want him to be a slave. Like, this conversation is getting weird. Just say that's what you prefer. You're more comfortable with the black man in that role. That it's getting really weird. Long story short, it seems like people don't really care because people are still buying the game. The game is still 6 months away, I think. They're still buying the game. The pre-order early numbers are coming out. And remember, and this is why I be trying to tell y'all the internet is not a real place. That's really what I'm trying to bring up. The internet is not a real place. What's the name? Remember Hogwarts Legacy. I seen so many content creators get on the timeline. If you buy Hogwarts Legacy, I'm gonna unfollow you. I'll never support you again. This was me right here. I was like, I'm playing this game. I don't care what you niggas think. Hogwarts Legacy was the best-selling game of 2023, for those of you unaware. Last I checked, it sold like 23, 24 million copies. Everybody said they wasn't buying it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Also, I question too, since we're on the topic before I switch it, I question the authenticity of the anger. I do think there are people out there that are genuinely upset, but I think a lot of that stuff gets blown out of proportion, because when I look at my tweets, a lot of the tweets, it always starts with, I'm a Japanese person or I'm a black person and this is how I feel. Like, they be saying things, I can't speak for Japanese people, but they be saying things that black people would never say. And I be thinking they bots programmed to say certain things. And it's the same thing in the comment section of this video. This video is going viral that I uploaded. Yeah, it's copy and paste. It's going viral. And I look in the comment section, it's a lot of people I'd never seen before, just saying very identical shit. Most are bots. That's what I'm saying. Like, they seem like bots. These don't seem like real people. And if they are bots, it reinforces the argument that this is true. The pre-order numbers are high. Bro, I thought the same thing. I'm so happy. I told y'all I first noticed this shit with Anthem, but it's getting worse, but also more obvious. And I'm so glad that people are starting to pay attention. Go read the comment section of this video, bruh. I'm black and I feel like, nigga, you're not black. Shut the fuck up, bruh. Yo, shout out to Lewis with the sub. Appreciate it. Who texted me? 1 second. If you translate the comments on the Ubisoft Japan trailer, a lot of them aren't even from Japan. They using Google Translate, and it's a dead giveaway. They using Chat GPT to type some fucking generic ass Japanese in there. That's what I'm saying. They're review bombing the shit, but it's not real. Go read the comment section of this video. I'm looking at it. I'm like, these don't look like real. Look at these avatars. Let me zoom in. These don't look like real people, bruh. That's the only one that looks real. And what is he saying? Yasuke was in the scammer, so everybody cares. Yeah, well, see, that is a real person. Look at this shit. Anime avatars. All of them. Just weird avatars. They're all saying the same shit. Oh, shit, man. I think bots have become easier to program than ever to try to push their message. But hey, I say let's wait to see where the gameplay is. I'm still not sold on the game, but it has nothing to do with the historical accuracies of this shit. Racist GPC. I still need to see some gameplay before I order. Corn rolls for haters, my goodness. Wait, where you see that at? Corn rolls? All right, there. I'm gonna be honest. I wish Samuel L. Jackson had voiced them and they gave him corn rolls just for the haters. If it's origins, what the fuck? Rose, you mean? If the origin size of the story was that much, like, I feel like he was trying to be an ally, but that was a weird comment. Like, that was a weird comment, bro. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Anyways, we gotta keep gatekeeping. Facts, we need to see some gameplay. Shout out to the 500 we got in here already. Hit the follow button if you knew. I lost it at the part where he says the internet had to make a decision on who they hate more, women or black men. I think we got our answer. Ding, 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 ding. Being racist for another race is insane. Remember when the Caucasians played the Ancient One in Doctor Strange? I know, right? They didn't get mad about that because it shot the Young Legacy. So it's funny. We're going to be keeping an eye on this Assassin's Creed story. It's funny. What else I got for y'all? Oh, Call of Duty. Some Call of Duty news came out today. The next Call of Duty will be called Black Ops 6. According to a new report by The Verge, Activision is currently targeting a late October release of Call of Duty's anticipated Black Ops 6. October 18th would be considered mid-October, given The Verge's claims pointing to the late October. This suggests that Black Ops 6 will likely drop on October 25th. Insider Gaming reported. They didn't get mad about Afro Samurai. I think to be fair about Afro Samurai, it's an age gap thing, I think, right? People who like grew up watching Afro Samurai are people like me who are like millennials. I feel like the DEI race war shit has really become more of like a Gen Z thing. I feel like it's being led by like some older people, and then like the younger generation are latching on to what those few older dumbasses are saying. Basically, it's a mix of like the both. As I was like, that's why I don't think like something when Afro Samurai came out, like nobody cared. Like we just enjoyed it because it was good. Race war shit is content now. It's crazy. Hear me out. The clock's 11:11. November 1st, 2024 is a Friday. Call of Duty releases. What are you talking about, bruh? Just today, the Wall Street Journal also reported that Microsoft is planning to release this year's Call of Duty on Game Pass. The report says that Microsoft will release the coming installment of Call of Duty to its subscription service instead of the long-time lucrative approach of only selling it. During an interview with Bloomberg, Sarah Bond already confirmed that every first-party game would launch on Game Pass, including Call of Duty. Bond added, you're going to see some more really big games going to Game Pass later this year. So I got a question for the chat. If this turns out to be true, because it still isn't confirmed 100%, like I got to actually see it. Will y'all buy Call of Duty or are you just going to get Game Pass? Which I think. Congrats to Slate Hood. What happened to Slate Hood? Officially graduated from college. Oh shit. Shout out to Slate. Shout out to Slate. Go ahead, get that paperwork. Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass. Would y'all subscribe to Game Pass for a few months or would you just buy the whole year? Because you know you're gonna get Call of Duty and then like some other games. Wait 1 second. I already buy the year. I got the pass already. As an Xbox owner, I'd never buy Call of Duty again. Game Pass would be the wave. I feel that. Then you won't feel too guilty about spending $70 on that shit. I don't like them raising the price because of COD. So that's the next thing I saw something about it could come, but they might raise the price. Of course, I can't read this fucking article. Whatever. I read it somewhere else. Yeah, so that's under consideration, but it's not confirmed. So what he's talking about is there's a rumor going around that if it does come to Game Pass, they're considering raising the price. But that hasn't been confirmed. They're trying to decide whether or not. And then if they do raise the price, how much would be too much, right? Is $5 too much? 10, 20, 15? Like what's the too much where like, you know what? I'm not buying this shit. 45 a month? Yeah, they're out their fucking mind. I'm not paying for that. Fuck that. You might as well buy the game at that point. Like what makes the Game Pass good is the price point. $20 a month, more than 20. Yeah, I feel like 20 is like the highest they can go. I think it's at 15, right, for the ultimate. I feel like 20 is the highest they can go. After that, whoever said 45 in the chat, you're wilding. You might as well just buy the game at that point. Fuck that. Because you do that 45 a month. What does that come out to? See, 45 times 12. That comes out to 540 a year. Nah. Even if they did a discount where they charge you 40 a month if you just buy the whole year, like what? Yeah, you're wildin'. No, thank you. That's a whole console. Yeah, I'm out. That's a finesse right there. I'm out. There's not enough games for that shit. Like even if they did a discount where you get a discount of like from 45 to 40 if you buy the whole year, that's still too much. 25 is max for me. Yeah, I think 25 is the max. So we'll see how this plays out. I would imagine if this Black Ops is real, we'll get a trailer at the Summer Games Fest. Which I believe Jeff Keighley announced today. How you spell his name? Geoff. Let's see the Game Awards. Is it here? Oh, that's how you do it. Geo off. How do you spell his last name? Keighley. I think I seen him tweet it. Summer Games Fest 3. There we go. Yeah, this year's Summer's Game Fest will broadcast live in 4K on YouTube Gaming on Friday, June 7th at 2 p.m. PST, 5 p.m. EST. Yeah, because I put it in my phone. I will be streaming this. The show will be available to watch on Twitch, Twitter. Damn, he's streaming on Twitter too. Which, by the way, they officially changed it to X. We still calling it Twitter. Steam, TikTok, and many other platforms, including co-streaming. Co-stream signups begin next week. So yeah, in a couple weeks, Summer Games Fest, the new E3, basically, the playoffs, the Super Bowl of gaming will be going down in a couple weeks. I'm sure we'll be getting a lot of big announcements, and you know I will be here To break it all down, ladies and gentlemen. That should be fun. I'll never call that shit his ex. His mama named him Cassius. I'm gonna call him Cassius. I hate seeing links in the group chat from x.com. It makes me sweat every time. Yeah, you be thinking it's a porn link, bruh. That shit's fucking annoying. So mark your calendars for June 7th. We going crazy. We got a new trailer for Multiverses. Banana Guards Assemble. Welcome to Banana Friday MVPs Multiverses. This is a new character. Slander Awards. Not the Slander Awards, because it's Summer Games Fest, but let's see what this shit is. Because this shit is coming out too.
No mistake. Justice doesn't sleep.
From Adventure Time. I was about to say, because I don't know who the fuck this is. Is this like a fan favorite character?
Banana Guard, reporting for duty. I am feeling pumped up right now.
It's like you guys announced the Joker and then you dropped this shit. Definitely not a fan favorite. Go bananas.
Banana Guard,
is this a troll character? Big ass dick with a spear.
Time for raw potassium lace fury. Banana Guard.
I don't think I'll be using my credits on this character.
Well, I'm not like a joke character, right? You really like me?
Somebody in the chat said no Diddy. I don't know if y'all saw the video. Fuck Diddy, bro. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You know the unfortunate thing about Diddy too? I think I read somewhere that the statute of limitations in California is 5 years. It's not 10. He might get away with that shit. That's the unfortunate thing. We'll see how it plays out. Because that's where it took place. I'm not gonna play that shit on stream. I'm not playing it. You can look it up if you want to. Plus, the video is just fucking disturbing. But yeah, all my niggas hate Diddy, bruh. Fucking, they gotta put like some type of public pressure on his ass, bruh. I really hope that 5-year shit ain't. They need to get him. EA Sports College Football 25. Anybody? I was thinking I might stream this game for shits and giggles. I haven't watched the trailer, but who's excited for college football? Oh, I'm in the EA program. I might be able to get a code for free just to piss the audience off. Stream this game. Because I'm actually surprised. I see several people in the chat saying y'all excited. What is so good about this game compared to Madden? Please educate me. I genuinely don't know. I don't know shit about football. Y'all know I stream these games to troll. What made college football better than Madden? Was the gameplay different? Was it the atmosphere? Is somebody said nostalgia? Like, what is it? It's just college? Like, what does that mean? The dynasty mode? Play as a HBCU, the atmosphere. You can play as mascots. Oh shit, they got the names on the jerseys now. Okay. The times are changing. I do remember that was a thing. Like you had to figure out what player was what based off their number. No, I don't watch football, period, Ronan.
Here, you can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this.
They paid them that 500. Everybody getting a check. More CTE. Okay. I wonder if that's the move for EA. If they can't get it together with NBA Live, maybe they come back with college hoops. Figure out the formula they want to use and then build upon that and then come back with NBA Live or rename it something else, NBA Elite or something like that. I wonder if that's the formula if this succeeds. Because I feel like it'd be less pressure on EA to succeed if they come out with college hoops first. I play college hoops. Oh, here come the copyright. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Hold on, y'all. Is this in-game footage? The copyright coming in like a missile. Oh, don't worry, we'll clip this part out for the upload. Shout out to YouTube. They got a feature that lets you cut out copyright parts. Yeah, it seems like they're really oh shit, they got James Harden in here? Let me stop. It seems like they're really banking on the atmosphere because like the gameplay, I can't tell what's new. I feel like I've never played I've always only played Madden. I've never played a college football game. So I still don't even understand what you mean when you say the atmosphere is like better. Like I would have to play it. This is the first one that come back in a while. I might fuck around and just stream it one time, especially if I get it for free. They doing the 3-day early access shit if you pre-order. And you get 4,600 college football points? Oh, sweet. What does that mean? Who's pre-ordered? Y'all think this will review better than Madden? Like, what does the 4,600 college football points mean? What does that mean? Oh, sweet. Oh gosh. Y'all think this will review better than Madden? I fuck with your videos, no heavy glaze. Bro, you could have just said hi. You could have said, yo, I fuck with you. Yo, what up, bro? Yo, y'all gotta stop with this shit, man. Y'all gotta stop with this shit. We need to bring back male leadership in the community, man. Y'all niggas be afraid to show a nigga love. It does not make you gay to say, yo, I fuck with your videos. It doesn't mean you're glazing. Just say hi. Be like, yo, I fuck with you. Doesn't. I am an older man. I promise you I would have never called you glazing, okay? I am not 21. I don't think everything is fucking gay. Like, remember, guys, it only makes you gay if you're attracted to another man. And even if you are, none of my business. I don't give a fuck. I really don't, bruh. I take that shit as a compliment. Be like, you think I'm handsome? Cool. The bitches do too. Oh shit! But just say what up, bro. You good? Oh shit! But let's see. College football though. College football. I will be watching for the reviews of this. I'm curious to see what makes this. I'm curious to see what makes this different in the reviews and shit like that. Right? Show emotion. Check prices. So like this was a leak. Something about Valve is working. There's another hero shooter on the way. Let me see. I'm curious to see Angry Joe's reaction. Oh, he is a super football fan. Looks like Valve's next game is Deadlock, a multiplayer shooter MOBA mix of Overwatch, Dota, and Team Fortress. As screenshots from the closed playtest leaked ahead of time. See, this is the type of shit. Now remember, like last week I told you, there's a new software out that's being sold and pitched to companies that when these playtests are going on, they can track who's leaking the info because it puts an invisible name tag on your footage. Y'all are crazy. It doesn't mean it's widely adopted, but in the next 5 years, y'all better stop playing with these damn playtests. Y'all gonna get your asses banned off fucking Steam doing this shit. If you've been wondering what Valve's been working on as their next game after Counter-Strike 2, the answer may be at hand. Details and screenshots for Deadlock, a third-person hero shooter with MOBA elements, have seemingly leaked online in a recent closed playtest, revealing a blend of Overwatch 2, Dota, and Valve's own Team Fortress 2. Deadlock is apparently the latest evolution of a project previously known as Neon Prime, which you may faintly recall Valve registering a vague trademark a couple years back. The game's reappearance as Deadlock came via noted Valve's leaker, a Gabe follower, who described it as a competitive hero shooter in the vein of Overwatch or Valorant. Well, which one is it though? Because these are two completely different games. The only thing these two games have in common is they are first-person shooters. But Valorant and Overwatch play very differently. So to say, oh, it's like these two, like, what does that mean? This is off topic. As someone who wants to start a podcast, what tips can you give me? Yeah, press record. Quit asking questions and press record. Let's see. Objective base? Yeah, maybe. Those maps will host matches between two teams of 6 players who will control unique hero characters able to pop off different abilities and items. The maps themselves are said to be huge with the inclusion of floating rails. a bit like BioShock Infinite to help players zip around. The game also seems to draw at least a little from the likes of BioShock, with a mixture of steampunk and fantasy in a Euro-inspired city home to strange creatures, robots, and magicians alike. Oh shit, it's a European city with creatures and shit? You think they'll get upset about the historical accuracies of that? We got images. Screenshots supposedly verified, but a leaker revealed at least one character, a bow-wielding ranger called Grey Talon, with the ability to use traps alongside long-range precision. The character's design does indeed look very Overwatchy, Dota-y to my eye, with the teases of the map showing graffitied cities and alleys. Shout out to Dust with the sub. Dun, 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 dun. Shout out to the 700 people we got in here. If you're new, hit the follow button. I appreciate y'all. Testing tools. Yeah, you see they got a hero kit, so it's definitely a hero shooter. This footage is kind of ashy. Grey Talon delivers long range. Is that a grandma? A cunning predator. Grey Talon uses a combination of deadly accuracy, traps, and clever positioning to bring down the toughest of opponents. They should change that word predator. Like we get what they're saying in the context, but maybe change it to like a cunning tracker or hunter. With this OVO stuff going on, I don't think anybody wants to be called a predator. Say it with me, chat. OVO. IGN is now digging themselves a grave. You see their latest tweet on Assassin's Creed Shadows? No, I didn't. He said, here we go. I knew that was going to piss you off, Kimmy. No, I didn't. Why are they digging themselves a grave? It's kind of hard to tell. Like, I need to see actual gameplay. But there are lanes, so that is very MOBA. There are lanes. I wonder if there are minions. Because if there are minions, then I'm getting Paragon vibes. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not mad at that. But that definitely is a MOBA. Those are lanes. I got to see gameplay. I think it's an IGNW, TBH. Yeah, I'm not going to trust Ronan's take. Yeah, I'm getting Paragon vibes. We'll keep our eye on this. What is this called again? Deadlock. Let's see. IGN. I'm going to assume this is the tweet you're talking about, or... Suddenly seeing people care about Asian representation in games only for it to be over the new samurai character. It's bullshit and you know it. Is he like he's Asian? That's crazy. He said y'all full of shit. No, click their Twitter. Damn, he said I smell bullshit. Better representation for Asian people in video games isn't going to be found in yet another samurai hero. Is he arguing for better diversity in characters? Kind of like what niggas be saying, like, you know, we're tired of being thug number one. Is that what he's saying? Is this what you're talking about, Ronan? Because I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a fair point. It does nothing for Asian representation to have another samurai hero. The article is written by an Asian person. It's basically saying people only care about representation because of the black person. Basically what we're talking about. Ubisoft has finally announced its long-awaited Assassin's Creed game set in Japan, subtitles Shadows, and yeah, we know. While it's a known issue that Asian representation in Western games is severely lacking, I find it hypocritical and laughable that we're only talking about the need for an Asian protagonist now that has been revealed Assassin. Yo, who this nigga, bruh? Yo, shout out to Matt Kim. Talk that shit. He's saying what we saying. Oh, and now y'all care because there's a nigga samurai. What are you talking about? They getting backlash. I mean, I guess. I guess Ronan is not saying he disagrees. The internet is disagreeing. This misses the forest for the trees. While I'm always advocating for more Asian men in AAA games, I'll be the first to say that better representation isn't going to be found in yet another samurai hero. Ubisoft deciding to focus on Yasuke. He's basically saying y'all just want us to play to the stereotypes. Is a smart move. An Assassin's Creed game set in Japan that otherwise would have been frankly hard to distinguish from another. I said the same thing. It's a good marketing move because it makes it, because if it would have been another Asian male, they would have just said, oh, it's Ghost of Tsushima. Asian samurai protagonists are a path already well trodden. There's Sekiro, Katana Zero, Like a Dragon, Samurai Warriors, Rise of the Ronin, Onimusha, Way of the Samurai. Talk your shit, Matt. There's also my personal favorite. I don't know how to pronounce that. Muramasa, the Demon Blade. I can go on and on. So it's difficult to come to any conclusion that the limited imagination of a AAA game development can only envision Asian heroes when they wield katanas or ninja stars. Worse still, the complex characters that were so wonderfully brought to life in shows like Shogun are often distilled into their simplest forms in games, especially those created by Western studios. Damn, he's saying the stereotypes y'all do aren't even well written. Shogun's the first one in a while. While Japanese developer-led titles like Sekiro and Like a Dragon utilize their samurai protagonists to tell nuanced stories about overcoming fantastical challenges or providing a glimpse of street-level heroics in Edo Japan, the Western-developed games failed to hit a similar level of complexity, often falling back on tired tropes of honor and stoicism. That's only accounting for games that try to tell a story using their samurai protagonists. More often than not, the samurai archetype is a vehicle for combat first, eschewing any kind of narrative flavor for a cool sword and top notch. Hold up, y'all. Consider hero games like Overwatch that feature two kinds of samurai and a ninja for their Japanese cast, and all flowers to Ghost of Tsushima for a beautifully rendered open world and combat, but Jin Sakai has about as much charisma as a wet piece of cloth. As much as I did like Ghost of Tsushima, he's kind of spitting. I would say that is a flaw about the game. Him as a character isn't particularly interesting. He's just another samurai ninja. It was the game that made it fun. He's not wrong. The main grievance I have as an Asian American in games in regards to representation isn't the lack of, as evidenced by the Wikipedia page full of Asian fighters and ninjas and samurais, but rather it's the lack of diversity therein. He's basically saying, what happened to like why can't we be a superhero? Why can't we be just a regular ass dude going to college? You know, it's a murder mystery game. I get what he's saying. Like, I don't need to read the rest of this shit. I get it. I agree with him. He's saying the same shit we be saying, bruh. I said one of the biggest takeaways I've realized about the internet is they always love to make this argument. Oh, I don't mind a black person in a game as long as they add value to the story. As long as there's, and like it's such a racist statement because you're saying black people are not allowed to exist. The only way a black person can exist in your mind is if he's doing something that adheres to your stereotypes. That's racist. And this is the same shit. This is the same. He's like, that's cool, but do I always gotta be a ninja? Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit. And that's why I said earlier, that's how I know this entire conversation is racist, because what's the main counter argument they make about Yasuke? He wasn't a samurai, he was a retainer. Now, for those of you unaware, a retainer is somebody who carries the weapons and the gear of a samurai. Kind of like if you've seen the Fallout show, the black guy that was carrying around the gear for the guy that was wearing the power armor. Yeah, the water boy. You're essentially saying he's not a samurai, he's a nigga, he's a slave, bro. The squire, it's the same shit, yeah. All these arguments are rooted in racism. We prefer for you to stay in your place. Carry that armor, black man. The help, bro. You need a reason or excuse to exist, dumbass. This is a great article. So what are they saying? I need this is fucking shut the fuck up. There's no the logic went out the door. Yeah, they should make a game about a Japanese soldier and the king of Ethiopia. The logic went out the door. Now these niggas they just swinging. I'm about to break my mic. These niggas swinging in the dark, bro. Oh my God. That's fucking funny. We already have too many Asian heroes is certainly a take. That's not what he said. He said we have too many Asian ninjas and samurai, and that doesn't add anything to the conversation. He didn't say about heroes. You niggas is racist. Like they exposing themselves. These people are bots. And this is why it's so dangerous to follow groups like these people with these extreme ideologies, because they have talking points and they sound very logical and intelligent to somebody who's been misled. But all you have to do is question them a little bit, and next thing you know, they just start calling you out your name because it's not rooted in logic. Be like, are you here to have a healthy debate or are you here to shout? They exposing themselves. Shout out to my man Matt, bruh. I can't believe I'm bigging up IGN. They fucking suck. But y'all got a W with this article. They just know a few phrases. Yeah, they're robots. And once you break their programming, fucking malfunction and shit, bruh. You are not Chat GPT. You're not that smart. You're not Chat GPT. You're a leapfrog, bruh. You're one of those little leapfrog pads, bruh. You got a little programming. Human blue screen. Shout out to them, bruh. They're human blue screens. It's fucking funny, bro. That is fucking funny. Matter of fact, let me save that one. Let me save that one for the podcast. The Digital Civil War. What else we got? So we got that shit. We had the Valve game. It's like that photo of the guy saying they should have just made an African Assassin's Creed game, but Egypt was in Africa. I can poke so many holes in the historical accuracy of shit, because another thing they say, right? Another thing they say, well, it's about the fact that every other Assassin's Creed game had a character that was local to the region. Okay, well, what about Assassin's Creed Liberation? This was the PSP game. You played as a black woman in New Orleans. What about Assassin's Creed Liberation? Her black ass wasn't local to New Orleans. She was a descendant of a slave. What the fuck are we talking about? And then also, if we want to talk about historical, and this is why I said I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna cook these niggas, bro. If we want to talk about historical accuracy, another reason I can use this game, right? This game takes place in the Deep South. It stars a black woman, right? And in this game, you can walk around New Orleans with no problems. Excuse my language, if we're gonna keep it real about historical accuracies, they would have hung her. Or they would have did something else. I'm not gonna use the word if we're being real. But in the game, so in this game, the unique mechanic was she could change her outfits. Like she could wear dresses and like stewardess outfits and shit like that. So you mean to tell me niggas wasn't getting hung because she put a dress on? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Historical accuracies. She wasn't local to the region. The gameplay didn't make sense, but we suspended disbelief because it's Assassin's Creed. It's just it's not that deep. But like, I can seriously poke holes in everything. Then if you didn't play, what was it? What was it? Assassin's Creed Unity, Arno, World War II. So if you didn't play Assassin's Creed Unity, there's a segment in there where Arno goes to World War II. He gets transported to World War II. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold up.
I'll guide you as best I can.
King of the DEIs. This happened? I low-key messed with the World War II segment. It was fun. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. This section was actually cool. This section was actually cool. I'm strictly just poking holes in their argument. For those of you unaware, Assassin's Creed Unity takes place during the French Revolution. Somehow this nigga gets teleported to World War II. And there's a moment, hold on, I think it's right here. I'm spoiling the game for those of you who haven't played it. There's a moment where he's walking past the fucking Eiffel Tower in World War II. Paris is under siege. A fucking plane starts shooting at this nigga, bruh. What are we talking about? The historical accuracy. This nigga's on a turret. He's on a turret. What are we talking about? This nigga's fighting Nazis during the French Revolution. What are we talking about? I play games, and Assassin's Creed is one of it's in my top 5 favorite franchises of all time. This entire historical argument is crazy. I wrote a whole document down. I've been writing a document down of all the historical inaccuracies in this game. I'm about to make a funny ass video, and it's gonna be 100% satirical. It's not gonna be preachy. I'm not gonna yell at anybody. I'm just gonna point shit out and make people think about what you people are fucking stupid, bro. You're stupid. And at the end of the day, it's just video games. Even if they had a genuine argument, I can still fall back on the argument. It's just video games, guys. Just trying to have fun. They gonna be crying in the comments. Oh yeah, this one might go viral. Oh shit. Interesting. The most famous foreign samurai. Y'all mad? Oh, I think I seen this video. He was talking about how Japanese people love Yasuke. He's been in plenty of anime, different video games and shit. Yeah, I just want a good game.
Let me first start from the...
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm probably not even gonna play Yasuke that much in the game. Because I play Assassin's Creed because I want to be a fucking assassin. I'm like, it's also an option. You don't have to play him. Like,
foreign samurai, Yasuke. In the Civil War era, many slaves were brought to Japan by European merchants and diplomats. Yasuke was one of those slaves that was brought to
Assassin's
Japan
Creed
by
3 is another one.
Jesuit. He was born in Africa.
Yeah, I seen somebody on Twitter use the argument about how that was a historically accurate game because in it you play a Native American as Connor. First of all, he's half Native American. Like, did you guys forget? Also, was it Black Flag? You play as a Welshman in the Caribbean, and like their counter argument to that is there were a lot of Europeans who were pirates in the Caribbean. That's true. But the argument that they originally made was, and this is how you lose an argument. They keep moving the goalposts. We want an Assassin's Creed where we play a character that's native to the region. Okay. Well, Edward Kenway was not native. He was a pirate. And what were pirates? People who rob, steal, and plunder. If you really wanted historical accuracy, we should have been playing as a native Caribbean and fucking us. Why couldn't we get a black one?
Where Mozambique is now. Yasuke met the strongest samurai at that time.
Commenting this a
Oda
while because they're
Nobunaga,
saying he's wrong.
in 1581. Oda Nobunaga is the first samurai that almost conquered all of Japan. He was called the Devil due to his aggressive attitude and violent nature. This powerful samurai was very interested in his African slave, so he asked the Italian Jesuit to let him stay in Japan. The slave didn't have a name, so Nobunaga decided to
Ivor wasn't from England. That was in Valhalla, right?
Yasuke.
Wait, I want to see the comments. This man over here preaching. Yasuke was a higher rank than most Japanese at that time. They're not going to like that one. People on Twitter, I just don't understand why folks are upset. I personally would want an Assassin's Creed game taking place during the years of Jim Crow, where we play as a brutal, brotherly assassin. Is that wrong to ask? What would that look like? I don't know about that, Dust. What would that look like? First of all, that's not going to happen because that would ruffle too many feathers. Like, look how mad they are about Yasuke. Imagine Assassin's Creed game that takes place during peak Jim Crow. All the stealth missions would be trying to sneak into the bathroom. Like, yo, like imagine a mission where you really need to use the bathroom and there's only a white's bathroom nearby. You got to figure out how to sneak into it. Like, nah, like, what are you talking about, bro? You said Mafia 3? Well, that was a Mafia game, not Assassin's Creed. I'm trying to figure out how Assassin's Creed would fit into Jim Crow. Like, what would be the greater storyline? Was
182 centimeters in a time when the average height of a man was 154 centimeters. Also, in some historical records, it is explained that Yasuke
marching with Martin. Yeah, you got to do a mission where you got to protect Martin Luther King during the March on Selma. Like, that just sounds goofy. I don't know about that one. You're just hiding. You're just blending in the crowd, just looking around. You niggas better not try nothing, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? And then here's the plot twist. This nigga Martin Luther King had a fucking apple of Eden. The people were only marching with him. Like the plot twist is Martin Luther King is the actual villain. The people weren't actually marching with him. He was mind controlling him. Like Assassin's Creed, Jim Crow. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
man. He was also a very
David Duke had it. Like,
working.
That'd be fucking
so
funny.
He was officially allowed by Oda Nobunaga to carry katanas like samurais and own.
Yo, shout out to the 800 we got in here. If you do, hit the follow
Yasuke
button, bro.
would even hold Nobunaga's weaponry from time to time, which was a very honorable job because it meant that he was truly trusted. This means that Yasuke was in a much higher rank than most Japanese at that time.
He's saying he basically saying he was a mob boss. Fuck that. Just drop no, we need you know what would make more sense? Maybe if you're talking about black people, maybe an Assassin's Creed during the the Haitian Revolution. That would make more sense like having because Connor hid behind the American Revolution. I can see an assassin hiding behind the Haitian Revolution. Or Assassin's Creed, Nat Turner. You said that would be dope. Like Haitian AC would be fire, I think. But also, I think that would be good to give some people like a history lesson. Obviously, it wouldn't be 100% historically accurate, but to just teach people about Haiti. And maybe end it with a message about how the American government continues to fuck with them. And that's why that country's so disabled. And that's why y'all need to stop being racist and have some empathy, because that country is disabled for a lot of reasons and it has nothing to do with the Haitians. But, you know, by the way, I've never been suicidal. What was I about to say? Let's move on. Let's get off this conversation. If you know, you know. Look it up. What was I about to say? You said, watch it, man. Yeah, we're getting a little too hot. There's always a reason why things are the way that they are. Xbox news. That was a fun conversation, though. He said you're gonna trigger a certain demographic with that. I don't care. You know why I don't care? That demographic is not my audience. It doesn't affect me. That, like, their attacks only affect you if that's your audience. It's not my audience. They're gonna be mad at me for a day or two, and they'll get over it. Like, whatever. I'm just gonna mute you niggas, bro. Let's see. Yeah, they tried during G4. Did it stop? No. A lot of those people thought that, like, I was a diversity hire that only existed because of G4. Like, bro, I got my own audience, got my own platform. One of the head honchos of that movement, he tweeted me. I just muted him. I'm not going to war with you niggas. You win. Or did you think? New claims suggest the next Xbox console will launch in 2026. Yo, shout out to Otaku with the sub. Appreciate it. A new claim from Call of Duty data miners suggests that the next Xbox could launch as soon as 2026. The console would also feature that year's Call of Duty as a launch title. Hearing from trusted sources that the next Xbox is planned to be released late 2026, The Ghost of Hope wrote, very likely that 2026 is the day one will release. But shout out to Clockwork with the sub. Somebody said another one already? So you gotta keep in mind, this doesn't mean it's the next Xbox. This could be the Xbox Series X Pro. It doesn't mean that it's the new Xbox. You know what I'm saying? It could be a refresh. Call of Duty 2026 is being developed. Wait, what the fuck does this? Hearing from Microsoft has gone on record multiple times saying the next generation Xbox console would be coming in an episode. Rather upgrade my PC instead. I need one, man. Mine is showing a. I've been thinking about, I was like, maybe I'll just get a PC with a 4090 and maybe start upgrading like every other year, like every 2 years, and then just selling my other PC. Just take the hit and maybe get a 4090. We're also invested in the next gen, because I'm trying to play Marvel Rivals and my shit's stuttering. We're also invested in the next generation roadmap, she said. We're really focused on their delivering the latest technical leap that will ever be in the hardware generation. GPU prices are killing me. Yeah, I've been trying to like hold out for that, because like I'm gonna get really pissed if I build a new PC and then that 5 series comes out, because it's supposed to be coming out this year. The potential is really good with PC win frame generation, and this also better encoding for streaming. Don't half of console gamers now have a current gen console anyway? No, actually a lot of people have not upgraded to PS4. Hold up. PS4. I saw an article. I don't know what to type in to search it to prove it. Most still don't have a PS5. Most people are still, is this it right here? Yeah, 6 hours ago. I seen it today. Half of PlayStation. I didn't mean to do this, but there's a joke here, so I'm gonna go ahead and push the agenda. On this stream, the agenda I like to push is PlayStation niggas don't buy games. Also, because most Helldivers 2 players are on PC. Also, you niggas don't buy hardware either. Half of PlayStation players still don't own a PS5. As of PS5 sales start to slow down, Sony has revealed half of the entire PlayStation user base has not upgraded their hardware. And don't say they're not available. I see them everywhere. So far, the current generation of consoles hasn't exactly lived up to its promise, with its very few exclusive games being released that are designed to push hardware to its limits. There are many reasons for this, between consoles launching amid, yeah, whatever. Let's get to the stats. This stunted console leap, as shown in new data from Sony, has meant a large portion of the PlayStation user base still hasn't made the jump to PS5, which launched in 2020. The reason I say, because like you can make the argument, so, and I do believe this is a thing. You can make the argument some people haven't made the jump to PS5 because maybe they feel like they haven't seen enough quality games to upgrade. My counter argument to that though is, if we remember, most people were saying, I can't find a PS5. I can't find a PS5. That's why I can't get one. Is it you can't find one or you can't afford one? Which one is it? Because the stats say now that they're ready available, you niggas is not buying them. You're not buying them. This is crazy. As reported earlier this week, Sony has sold 59 million PS5's console worldwide, while impressive sales are down almost 30% from last year. PS5 price drop. They should drop the price on this shit. So this is more evidence. Like, y'all think I'd be joking? PlayStation's Sony ponies. And then when y'all do buy games, you buy Call of Duty. You keep buying Grand Theft Auto for some reason. You buy 2K Madden. And when you're not buying those games, you're buying Xbox games. One of the best selling games on PlayStation right now is Sea of Thieves. You niggas don't buy games. You don't buy hardware. They just sit in Twitter spaces and yap about how great PlayStation is. They be... It's getting kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting kind of weird. How much do you think the next console will cost? I don't know. Hopefully not more than 500, because if after, I don't think they can charge more than 500 for a new console, just because once you move past that point, at that point people are looking like, well, I might as well build a PC. Especially if it's hard to find one, the prices are gonna be jacked up. PlayStation is funny. Whoever said Sony people equal unemployed. X Defiant posted their specs if you're interested. I don't need to know the specs. My PC can run it. I've been streaming it, bro. I don't care about this, but for all the RTS fans out there, there's a rumored Total War Star Wars game in development. According to DualShockers, there are 3 Total War games being worked on right now. It's unclear which project or creative assembly is furthest along with. However, the closest one is presumably the next mainline installment, as Total War is an annual series. The only exception is in 2021, which is the first year without a new mainline. The second one is Total War. The reason why is because there's no reason to upgrade console when some of the games is not what they said it's supposed to be, which is 60 FPS. That's the only reason why people bought the new consoles in the first place. That's all an assumption. Just like I'm making jokes, which are an assumption. There's no way to prove any of this. That's all subjective. The only thing we can go by is numbers, and the numbers say people are not buying them. Yeah, some would assume that the reason people aren't buying PS5s is because, oh, there may not be enough games. But then you could also argue maybe people can't afford it. Maybe there's not enough in their region. We don't actually, there's no data behind that. You're just assuming that. So I'm going to crack jokes. I'm going to crack jokes. And even if that was the reason, what's the excuse behind niggas not buying PlayStation games? For the people who own PlayStation, why are y'all not buying the games? Y'all are playing Sea of Thieves. So I could argue my argument is stronger than yours. Why are PlayStation niggas buying Sea of Thieves? Let's get back to this Star Wars. I'm just saying. I have no dog in this fight. I like bringing this shit up because it's funny. I just like bringing it up because it's fucking funny to me. Because Skull and Bones is ass. I'm gonna just be honest. I play free to play PlayStation games. I respect that. What y'all mean, and then I could argue that's a horrible argument, right? What you mean, PlayStation? Because y'all are saying PlayStation don't got no games worth buying. Sony ponies, talk to me. When Elden Ring won Game of the Year, what were you niggas doing? God of War Ragnarok is the greatest game of all time. I don't understand why it didn't beat Elden Ring. When Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year, what was you niggas doing on the internet? I don't understand why Spider-Man lost all 7 categories, because don't forget they lost all 7 categories. It's the greatest game ever made. Y'all niggas, your stories are not consistent. Now we don't got no games. Like, what are we talking about here, bruh? What are we talking about? The stories, I'm just saying the math is not mathing. We went from 2 games that deserve to be Game of the Year, plus other games that you guys always bring up, to now we don't have enough games to upgrade. I'm just not really seeing a reason to buy the PS5. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. Cap. It's not adding up. Cap. This is why, in my opinion, it's stupid to be a fucking console warrior. It just be a good, just because you end up looking stupid in the long run, being super loyal to any of these fucking companies. Just be a good consumer. Just be a good consumer. Just be a good consumer. Who playing on my phone? TBH, you want to predict what the Sony ponies are going to say about Hellblade 2 Senua's Sacrifice? They're going to say probably it's ass because I think it's rumored to run 30 FPS on Xbox. I don't have no dog in that fight. I'm not interested in that game. I'll probably just play it for the podcast, like a couple hours, but I'm not too interested in that game. What up, Hokage? Watching Sailor Moon? That's random. What up, bro? What's up, guys? I feel like we're having a whole conversation and this nigga just came in the chat. What's up, everybody? I'm eating popcorn. So welcome to the stream, bro. This nigga said, I'm eating popcorn and watching Sailor Moon. Oh, shit. Anyways. What was I talking about? Yeah, Total War Star Wars. I lost my train of thought. Seemingly started development in October 2023. Currently, any info about the alleged Total War game is unknown. The most recent game in the series is Total War Pharaoh, which was released last year. Creative Assembly Sophia is currently preparing a large update. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not big on RTSs, but every once in a while there's an RTS game I like, and I like Star Wars. If the gameplay is fire, I might be interested in this. Would y'all play this? Would y'all play this? I'm broke, no lie. And also hearing PlayStation say the PS5's life cycle is almost up doesn't help. I respect the honesty. Yeah, hell nah, no. I got even more mad respect for you. Try to play Star Wars Jedi Survivor on Grandmaster and I suck. I respect that. I respect that you honest. You couldn't beat the game. I respect that. Do what you think is fun. Do what you think is fun. Star Wars Civilization Edition is what I need. Keep your eye on that one, bruh. Insider Gaming, what else we got? Oh, Redfall for all two red. We're done slandering PlayStation. Let's start slandering Xbox for all the people who think I'm a fanboy of a platform. Fun fact, people who can't critically think just because you don't like something means you hate something else. Like, no, we're just slandering it. Time to slander Xbox. For all two Redfall fans out there, they're getting one last update. If Redfall was a video game, you think of the scene in Saving Private Ryan when they stormed the beaches of Normandy. Just those two Redfall people are just crawling on the beach, just trying to get to the top. You're almost there. And what's left? One last piece of DLC for you. All the other Redfall fans, they got clapped. But you're there. And a message posted to Twitter on Friday. The game's official account thanked fans. I would love to know what's the statistic on that for the support since it announced the developer Arcane Austin was one of the 4 studios closed. That sucks to see. The message went on to reveal some of the features included in the final update included the promised offline mode that'll allow players to play even after Microsoft shuts down the game's servers. We're working to release our final game update. That's crazy to me that even has to be an update. It should just be in the fucking game, bro. Revamped neighborhood and nest system, single player pausing, offline mode, and more. The Twitter post reads, we'll develop additional details soon. Thank you all. When it first announced that Arcane Austin was closing, the studio said there would be no more updates for the game. Seemed clear that based off the pushback from the players. So basically this final update is just so you can play it offline for anybody who cares. This is more like a gaming preservation type of move. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. Like, who has a hard copy of this? Who has a hard copy of this? Not saying I'm really looking forward to this, man. I think what sucks about Arcane being shut down is they never wanted to make this game. From like reports, they never wanted to make this game. The higher ups wanted them to make this game. I think they said they wanted to make another Dishonored or something like that. They were forced to make a game they had no interest in making. They weren't equipped for it. Came out like dog shit. And what's the punishment? Their studio gets shut down. This is one that doesn't need to be preserved. Damn, Xana. You said slave labor? That's crazy. I don't know about slave labor. They got paid for it, but unwarranted. I would say a misuse of resources. A misuse of resources, and they get punished when they were not in control of it. To be fair, they should have made the game harder. Nah, they should have made the game functional. I played this game. What do you mean harder? The game didn't function. You walking around, it's just fucking vampires doing a T-pose. Shit appearing in your face, falling through the map. What are you talking about? They should have made the game work first. Hell nah. Well, Xbox guys, I guess you're gonna wait for Call of Duty on the Game Pass. I mean, they should have coded it harder. I've never heard of that term, coding harder. That's crazy. Shout out to all my hard coders out there. Just dig all hard while you're coding at the computer and shit. Fearsome foes in Fathom Power awaits for you in the realm of shadows. We get our first image of Shadow of the Erd Tree, one of the bosses I think that's coming. This motherfucker look like a headache, bruh. Like some demon pussy, bruh. Bigfoot Abbey. Got 2 arms. Shit coming out the coochie and shit. You already know this shit gonna have like 3 fucking phases and shit. The content about to go crazy. Yeah, I need to see some gameplay with some of these bosses and shit. I need to see ghostly ovaries, demonic ovaries. Buddy trying to save himself with improvising coding harder. Nah, he good, bro. Did you say pernicious? What is that word? Pernicious? Pernicious? What the fuck is that word? Pernicious pussy? What does that mean? Oh shit. How you pronounce that? I'm about to Google that shit. SAT ass word. Highly injurious. How you pronounce that shit? That's fucking funny.
Pernicious.
Pernicious. Got the pernicious pussy. Hey, chat. You see how easy it is to learn when you remove your ego? Because a lot of y'all gonna crack jokes in the chat. Half y'all didn't know this word either. I just Googled it, and then you click a button.
Pernicious.
Just learn the word. Pernicious. Pernicious pussy. Now I'm about to say that shit. God, pernicious ass button. You see how easy it is to learn when you just Google something? Knowledge is power, bro. Yo, shout out to Chief with the sub. That's all the articles I got for y'all. Let me hop in the sub box, and then we'll probably play Stellar Blade, and then later, if the boys want to hop on Marvel Rivals, maybe we can get on. Let me switch my account. Let's see. What is this shit? Apple's latest iOS update is bringing back deleted photos, users say, including not safe for work content. Stop sending dick pics. Problem solved. Problem solved. I can't really say I feel bad for people like that. Like, stop sending nudes. Problem solved. Then you don't have nothing to worry. Why are you like? Like, why are you just like? Why are y'all doing that all the time? Why are y'all doing that all the time? Yeah. You know the risk, bro. I told y'all stop. I preach on this stream all the time. Stop leaving a paper trail. If they say something freaky in the text, test that freakiness. The moment you get the green light, because you know how the conversation goes, like a little bit flirtatious. The moment you get the green light, be like, bet, bring your ass over here. Why y'all going back and forth on that shit? The fuck are you talking about, bro? The fuck are you talking about? I can't say I feel bad for, I'm not even gonna read this. I cannot say I feel bad for people. I'm good off that. Dude's getting caught cheating. Let's see. All right, what we got in the shub box? They in long distance relationships with their Canadian girlfriends. Oh, it's the Discord kittens that's getting caught. Damn, not the Discord kittens. Star Citizen, get the fuck out of here. We saw the college sports shit. Shout out to all my Discord kittens. Project Frontier announcement trailer. What up, Siggy? Trackmania, I don't care about that. SteamWorld Heist 2 officials story deep dive. What is this? Horizon, an American saga. Is this a TV show or a game? Story recap. Let's go. The new fentanyl killing drug users in Europe. Oh shit. New documentary. Damn, whatever happened to Star Citizen? It never came out and people forgot about it. They always got some new type of update, but you know. Is Discord Kitten a tier I can join? No, you don't want to be a Discord Kitten, trust me. Discord Kitten is just weirdo neckbeard nigga shit, bro. You don't want to be that. No, like niggas don't even fall asleep on the phone anymore. Niggas fall asleep in Discord. That's crazy. You like I feel you like niggas be sitting in Discord on video chat, playing with they pussy and shit, standing up, beating off on fucking camera and shit. Oh, the way you ganked in League of Legends tonight. Oh, Niggas is weird, bro. Stop doing that shit. Somebody can screen record your shit, bro. Did you have to act it out? Yeah. I drank some gamer sup, so whatever. Niggas be doing that shit, yanking pulling the fuck out they shit on fucking Discord, and then they be mad somebody shadow played it. Like, what are you doing, Discord kitten? What are you doing? I don't see no fucking trailers. This is shit from yesterday. Let's look at this shit real quick, and then we gonna get on the game. Shout out to the 800 we got in. If you know, hit the follow button.
Multiplayer survival game where every playthrough is a new adventure in an ever-evolving world with new maps, new modes, and new mods. Welcome to Project Frontier.
Yeah, freaky ass Discord niggas. 69 guys.
Frontier combines the best of survival games like Valheim with fast-paced co-op fun of games like Helldivers.
Bro, makes
We're
my job
taking
too
the
easy
joy
sometimes.
of a
Somebody
survival
gotta do
game
it.
and distilling it into something that you can play with friends in a single match. So when you and your friends
let me find out you niggas blowing kisses on Discord and shit.
hop into a game of Project Frontier, you're gonna have
You get off. No, you log off.
for that
Like, what is
session.
wrong with you, bro?
You're gonna need to harvest some resources, craft some basic gear, maybe build a base, just like in the survival.
Peace out,
games you're familiar
Cineblood.
with.
Come on, show
But
some
then it's
gameplay,
all
bro.
about going out in the world, exploring.
Yeah, that's cool. Show
interacting.
the gameplay.
adversarial. For example, my
No
team might have an
gameplay?
objective.
Importantly, you're never going to be limited to just.
It's all
Yep, we don't care. Come back with a new trailer when you got some gameplay. You are not Assassin's Creed. Steam World Heist 2. Oh boy, Metrovania. I'm good. Morbid, the Lords of Ire.
Dark.
Another Souls-like?
Second advent of the great corruptance is
You wasn't trying to get... Yeah, first of all, I'm not that old. This motherfucker said I wasn't trying to get shorties on AOL. No, I wasn't. I'm not that old. Like, yo, I was not in the AOL chat room. I would have been a kid. Like that would have been a problem. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Oh shit.
Secret duty.
Yeah, I was on AIM, but even still, fucking, he called me a victim. I was not in no AOL chat room. That is super early 90s. And even AIM, I wasn't trying to holler at nobody. What up, ruler? Looks a little rough around the edges. Yo, if you're trying to get on Rivals, let me know. You trying to get on now? Do we have more people? Who used to be on Kick? I remember I downloaded Kick when it first got popular. And before I could even like add anybody and start chatting, I asked myself, why did I download this shit? Dog was joining them chats asking ASL. Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. Age, sex, where you live. That is where them certified lover boy. AOL chat rooms is where the certified lover boys, certified pedophiles was first thriving, unfortunately. I'm finished up with the meeting, so I got some time. I'm down. Can we watch the new Bad Boys movie trailer? Nah, some shit's gonna explode. I already know. You need to try Hades, bro.